You've heard about it. There was a big national security meeting. It took place on March 15th at 11:44 in the morning in Washington, D.C. J.D. Vance, the vice president, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, CIA Director John Ratcliffe, DIA Intelligence Director Tulsi Gabbard, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, and national security officials. Big crew, right? And Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense. Now, the meeting was supposed to be secret and to discuss bombing the Houthis in Yemen, who are terrorizing shipping in the Red Sea. Got the scene? Somehow, some way, a guy named Jeffrey Goldberg gets on the thread. Right? So all these people weren't in the room. They were going back and forth on the internet, which is always a problem. So Goldberg is in there and he's listening and reading all the texts and the back and forth. I don't know anything about the internet, but this is on an app called Signal. Okay. We don't know exactly how Goldberg got in there yet, but we'll find out. So this is bad. Capital B, capital A, capital D. Bad. But Jeffrey Goldberg is not to be trusted. He is the guy who made up that bogus story about President Trump in Europe calling dead Americans in World War II and World War I suckers. Remember that? Story was totally fabricated. This is the guy. So you know nobody would invite him in. He just got on there somehow. We need to know how. Big time. Okay, so you have the scene. Congress, not happy. The Senate Intelligence Committee today bringing in Gabbard and CIA Director John Ratcliffe. Go.
Senator, I'm not going to get into the specifics.
Why are you going to get into the specifics? Is it because it's all classified?
Because this is currently under review by the National Security
Because
Council.
it's all classified? If it's not classified, share the text now.
As the White House previously
Is it classified or non-classified information on this text?
I can confirm.
Director Radcliffe, were you on the group chat?
Senator, I was on a Signal messaging group.
So you were the John Ratcliffe on that chat?
I was.
Thank you.
Okay, and there weren't any revelations in the hearings. It was the Democratic senators pounding the Trump administration. And if it were reversed, Republican senators would have done the same thing. That's the way the game is played in Washington. But for you and me, honest American citizens, we want some accountability here, I would assume. Here's what I said on News Nation last night. Look, if you hate Trump, then you're going to put the worst spin on it. If you like Trump, then you're going to say, no big deal. My job is to tell the audience on News Nation exactly what happened, and I'm going to recap it very quickly, okay? Number one, these guys did not prepare enough for this discussion. They were not responsible enough to protect the country. It's obvious, okay? They did not know that this weasel Goldberg was going to be on the thread. Somebody allowed him in, and that should be investigated. And I'm going to insist on that we know who allowed how this Goldberg got access. You have to know, so it doesn't happen again. President Trump is trying to fix the economy, but some believe the damage is already done. As the dollar value drops, China's power and gold keep going up. I called American Hartford Gold to diversify with physical precious metals, and you might consider that as well. They will help you secure your savings with physical gold and silver delivered right to your door, or you can set up a tax advantage gold IRA. Plus, it's tax and penalty free to roll over your current 401k or IRA. With billions in precious metals delivered, thousands of five-star ratings, and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau, They are the only precious metals dealer I trust. So please call or text American Hartford Gold. Tell them O'Reilly sent you, and you might get $15,000 of free silver on a qualifying order. Call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.